It is Judgment Day, the biggest episode of our season so far. Let's find out what happens. Hello and welcome to Gone on Holiday, the playthrough where we are, of course, playing as fictional team Harchester United. So some big news before we start. It's Liverpool, the team that either us or Arsenal will play in the final. They beat Manchester United in the other semi-final. And Man City, as you can see from the league table here, have pulled into just 1 point behind us with a comfortable 5-0 win midweek. So it's all to play for on both fronts, and it's both fronts that we bring to you today. The first front is that semi-final at Wembley. It's supposed to be a sellout. We'll see. And that is against Arsenal, who are apparently setting up in a 4-4-2 formation. I'll believe it when I see it. But team news for today's game is no Rodriguez and no Mackay. Mackay is pulled up in training. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. So Sabatier comes in as box-to-box. He did fill in the last game and he seemed to play quite well. So we do have a couple of fitness worries here. One being Lopez, the other being Naismith, who again pretty much plays every single game for us. Rarely completes 90 minutes, but I think he do 90 minutes in the last game? I'm quite sure he did. And yeah, the bench is pretty much as it ever is. A little bit weaker with Rodriguez and Mackay stepping out of the squad. But that leaves us with Casper Rose, Moliano, those kind of impact players, Valentine, that we're hoping we don't need to rely on, but we can rely on essentially. So it's semi-final time. I'm not sure if Arsenal have picked up any injuries or struggling or whatever, but our team is looking a little bit worse for wear here. So I'll try my best to try and get a tune out of them before we even get on the pitch. Didn't work so well. Danny Sullivan, yes, and Liam Mackay, yeah, both big players. Sullivan does play today at right back, and Mackay, of course, misses out as well. Our box-to-box central midfielder. And let's bring up our stats and let's get going. So Wembley, our first outing at Wembley as Harchester United. I think it's the first time I played at Wembley on this game, actually. I'm trying to think if I've done it with any of my lower league teams. Maybe in one of those not so great cups. We've ended up at Wembley, but no, biggest occasion. Mustafi gets it clear, drops to Sabatier, who can't get the ball through to Davenport. Naismith will give it a go, and that is a cracking save. Really, really good save, and good effort as well from Naismith. Moody to take the corner, and it's going to be towards either Stone or Conan, I would imagine. Sabatier has it in his familiar right-back spot, swings it in, and it is repelled by Arsenal. Looking good, looking threatening the first 10 minutes. Long may that continue. Lopez seems to be struggling a little bit. He won't be making it through the full game. Naismith with what looks like a header in off the post. That puts us a goal up in the semi-final. That is music to our ears. And it's looking good for us so far. Arsenal not creating all that much, but we know how the tide can turn in these games as Moody plays a cracking ball through to Davenport, and it's 2-0. 33rd goal of the season, and a cracking ball from Moody, playing in his familiar deep line playmaker. He is our best deep line playmaker, but he doesn't play there very often. It makes no sense, but hey, we're playing as a fictional team on a fictional game. Lopez collects it from Fletcher. Fletcher, fancy footwork. It was almost, and I know I'm not supposed to say it was almost a rebound. We've still got the ball though. We're still looking threatening, and Naismith looked like he might have been taken down there, but it's just the corner given. We are looking very good, and we said it at the time of the tie that we think we got the easier one. We'll confirm that at the end of this game, but we know it is Liverpool lying in wait if we do manage to get past the Arsenal here, and we are looking good. We seem to have been stepping up in terms of our performance, in terms of how threatening we look, and Baptiste almost in on the act, and again the Arsenal number 13 keeps them out. It's towards Stone, but again Runnison is in goal for the Arsenal. Lopez is really struggling. It might be a half-time jobby for him. Suggesting we bring Rose on, which is not a bad idea. I think we might do that at half-time. I don't know what his rating is out wide. We're about to find out. Can he beat 2-star? He equals 2-star. That's fine by me. Anytime Casper Rose is on the pitch, more than fine. A few players in the yellow coming into this second half. I don't think we'll drop down off Gegenpress because we play it so well. We do have a game, but it's in 6 days, and that is the game that's second on this episode. That's the Liverpool at home game, as we try and get some revenge for what happened to us earlier on in the season. If you're not familiar with that result, I wouldn't even go back and watch it. It's a massacre. I'm telling you not to watch the video. That's how bad it was. We're looking good again. Another good save from Runnison. And time is ticking away slowly but surely for the Arsenal as Rose picks it up. Gives it away. I'm not sure what happened with that. Whether it was like a weird clearance or a cross from us. But they can't seem to build much against this strong Harchester team. And Rose dinks over the goalkeeper, and I think, who was that? Was that Holding who cleared it off the line there? It would have been quite acrobatically as well because he was facing his own goal. And Moody again finds one of our front four, this time Naismith, but again a great save. Naismith might have to come off soon because 6 days is a nice rest for him, but we do have one little eye on that Liverpool game because that is a huge game as well. It's the issue when all our games are coming up in quick succession. They're big games as well, and they're all at the back end of the season. We've had quite a favourable run over the last few games. And Moody really is just, he's dictating the game. We've given him that trait now where he can dictate the game. And Davenport, I think, puts this game to bed. Moody is going to have to play the full 90 here. And I said I wasn't going to, but I think we might have to just control possession here because we are struggling, and I want Moody to be able to play that Liverpool game. It's crucial. Hopefully we can see this game out. The dugout's telling me to make another change. I'm quite sure I've made 3, so we'll ignore that. And they're telling me to do it again, but we've seen it through, and a huge win for us. That sees us into the final, which is the minimum that the board want in terms of the FA Cup result. So I'm not saying we're going to go on now and not give two damns about what goes on there, but it's what we needed. It's what we needed. So let me go and deal with all this. We've got 6 days until the Liverpool game. I'm going to go get a drink. Pause the video, go grab yourselves a drink, and then we'll get straight on into that. I am genuinely nervous about this game. We do need some retribution from what happened earlier in the season. Literally just dropping down Moody into defensive. That's what we do now against these bigger teams. It seems to have done well so far. It's the same team that played against Arsenal. They've had 6 days off. We've been advised that Naismith needs a very, very long break. I don't doubt that, but now is not the time. And I'll tell you why now is not the time. Because Man City drew their game in hand. So they are top of the league, but only by goal difference. So again, we kind of thought that goal difference would come back to bite us a little bit. So it's not too many. I think, off the top of my head, I think it's about 5. So all we can do is just keep winning those games, keep putting the pressure on, and United won their game as well, so they're within a point of us. So we can help today by getting 3 points. Liverpool are in fourth. I'd like to say they're not the force that they are in real life. They're pretty good. They are pretty good. Good news is Roberto Firmino, the best player in the whole bloody world, he's not playing against us, so that's fantastic. We named a whole bloody episode after him. He was that good last time we played them, so I'm hoping that makes the difference here. Well, it helps make the difference. We've got 11 difference makers out there, and the fact we're playing at home as well is really going to help. I don't even think he's on the bench, actually, so that's double good news. But a win here would be massive for this series and for this episode as well. Sabatier picks out Naismith. The assistant's running away. That means it's going to stand. Get in there. Mackay does still miss out. Sabatier's filling in for him. Still with a bit of a niggle. He was out for about 2 weeks with that niggle, so he's not going to be back anytime in the next week or so, I don't think. And Baptiste, who is solid. I saw his name in the running for young player of this season and couldn't agree more. He had a bit of a nasty injury. Lopez missing out to Minamino there, whose stats on this game are ridiculous, by the way. Picks it up in centre midfield. Sabatier did a good job on him first, but Salah got away from both him and Conlon. Got away the shot, but it was wide or over, one of the two. Naismith flagging, Moody flagging. The two players we thought would be kind of flagging in this game. Both massive players for us. We look like we might get caught here. We just make it out. Liverpool pressing much like we do, really. Davenport cannot turn it around. The goalkeeper this time. Again, a bit quiet this first half. You can probably tell I'm a little bit nervous. I don't tend to get nervous. Do we want to press James Milner? I'm not too fussed as it is. Moody slow to that one. Can he get back? No, he can't. Salah's got it out wide in acres. Picks out Hotter in the box, and we've actually conceded from a rebound. Not great. Not great at all. That's come from our free kick as well. We're looking at our players. They look tired. Jimmy Milner going for the spectacular. He can't do it. We recycle from the back successfully this time. We did give the ball away for one of their 6 goals last time. And we are looking good going forward in this attack. Jimmy Milner makes a world-class tackle against Naismith. Okie dokie. Sabatier picks it up. Moody to Fletcher. Fletcher to Davenport. And we are playing it around Liverpool as they bring Van Dijk off. Interesting. Let's try and punish them now as Conlon goes very, very close. Let's go with man marking Hotter. We probably should have done that already. We might not have conceded. Right, what can we do, boys and girls? What can we do? I was going to bring Davenport off, if I'm totally honest, but he's looking one of the fittest players we have. So it's Valentine that's going to come on. Everyone else can just kind of do what they can. Whatever's left in the tank. Let's try and get Sabatier supporting as well. Drop that from the fend. Brave move for us because it hasn't worked in the past. But we do look on top, he says. And Liverpool look like they're going for it. They put a lot of players up there. And Fletcher has managed to somehow get that in the top corner. I'm not sure if Alisson helped it on its way. We're going to be dropping Sabatier back down now. It looked like it could have been a screamer, but it looked like it didn't go that fast. Either way, we are winning this game for now. And we do manage to get rid of it. Awesome. Fletcher's taking it into the box. He's not going to square it, even though arguably probably should have. We're sticking with our attacking gegenpress. We don't look good when we come out of it, but also aware that our players are very high at the moment, and one kick through causes all sorts of confusion. It's literally just a straight kick up the field. They don't have Van Dijk anymore. Bertrand, I think he did bits against us last time as well. Almost getting on the score sheet there. Right, what do we do? Sabatier in the middle of the park for Diop, who doesn't play that regularly. I'll show you his stats. He's in there to win the ball. He is in there to win the ball. Let's just drop these to support. They must be absolutely knackered. Let's get these guys defending. You never see me do this. You literally, when have you ever seen me take the time to do this to my team? That's how serious we are about winning, and it's probably going to be our downfall because they are on the attack. We can't get it out. As we trickle into stoppage time. Mr. Reliable. Baptiste gives it to Naismith. He just has to give it back to Fletcher. Fletcher on a one-on-one. He's tucked it away. I thought he was going to go for the dink. I don't care how it goes in. It can come off Allison. It can come off the post. I don't care. Beach ball. It just, as long as it goes in. 3-1 to the Dragons. That is all she wrote. I don't care if there's 5 minutes left. Not even we could give this one away. Rose has picked up on the halfway line. Coming inside, Davenport is miles offside there, surely. No, they're letting us play. Don't call me Shirley. It's a corner. Swung it in, repelled. Naismith, second attempt. Matip clears it. Collins showing good pace there and awareness. That's not very aware, giving it to Baptiste by himself, surrounded by Liverpool players. Omer manages to not give it away this time, which is just great. Sullivan picks it up. Diop gives it away. He does win it back, but it's straight into the path of Origi, and Omer does well at his near post. I thought Allison was going to run up there. We all know how that one ends. Shaqiri with the cross, and again Omer, who's been fantastic this game and all season, manages to collect that. Becker watches Rose hit the crossbar. Again, great football from us. This has been an action-packed final 5 minutes since we got that third goal. And Rose picks it back up, skates past, I don't know who that was, maybe Bertrand. We go looking for more, and again, it's just box-to-box stuff, this is. We don't really mind conceding here. It's 3-1. We would like to put a gloss on. Actually, we would mind conceding because we need the goal difference. Naismith looks dead on his feet. Depending on who we've got next, we might have to consider maybe not playing him for 95 minutes. That should be it. I've said that loads of times already. That should be it now. Baptiste pings it over to Rose, and confirmation of that. So retribution, we didn't kind of even the score, but also at the same time, it's a crucial part of the season. And we have done the business. The boys were fantastic, and confirmation, we are top of the league. Right, I'm going to go and lie down. More information about what's been going on and who we've got next will be at the top of the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode.